always think of that when I'm out here. How it was pre-reservation days when we lived in harmony in Chimalcan. Before we had borders, before we had all these laws. We had our own laws as a people, but I always wondered about that. But nowadays, who gets to see this? Not very much people get to experience this and see this. My uncle had a rare disease, and I was overtaking his life. It hurt my heart because he was a father to me. He was a dad that I never had. He was getting fragile, he was losing weight, and we all knew, basically, as they say, beginning and ending. And for a man to never smoke in his life to get a rare lung disease, what's the odds of that, But I knew then that he's eventually going to leave us. He's eventually going to journey on. So I was like scared. I didn't know what's going to happen to the ranch. I didn't know where it's going to go. I thought it would sell out, I told him that whatever happens after this, hopefully we continue on with his legacy. He wouldn't like that for us to just sell out. He wouldn't want that. He would want us to continue on, even though it was hard work. And that's the way I felt too in my heart. We need to continue on with his legacy. And here we are today. Hopefully we'll continue on as long as we could. I feel we can take this on to the next generation.
Hamatakiapi, you're listening to KILI Radio, the voice of the Lakota Nation. Hey, this one's going out to my Lexi Chug, Ihani Washte. Good morning. Nawanakiktapo. Let's get going. Just a wash day kind of day. Lila wash day. Looks good out there. Hokai. We're going to go right into some music. I got Lexi.
Any native kid growing up in a res never ever thinks they will be taking care of a buffalo ranch. But here I am, 58 years of age. This is all I know. There's no book, there's no film. I've learned everything as far as ranching, caretaking on my own. How to move them, how to take care of them, what to look for. It's amazing. I never in my lifetime thought I'll do this. Never. Never even dreamt of it. Being a native, being Lakota, as a child growing up, I've always knew the buffalo was part of us. I've always knew that. They're part of our culture. They're part of us as a people, as a society. My children, they know that this is my life. I know they will step up to the plate if anything was to happen to me. That I know, because that's basically all that they know of their dad too. Of all the different jobs that I had, this was the job that I had. What is that? I know you study flowers and plants and stuff.
The different types of plants out here, when you see like a waxy coating, that just means
what does that mean?
It's a plant that hardly receives any water, so it has a waxy coating to keep as much water in it as possible to prevent it from drying out.
So are you going to learn more of this when you go to grad school, or what?
It's earth science, so it's going to teach about kind of like the history of our solar system, or the planet.
Solar system, oh cool. Well, that's good, because you can tie that all in, being who you are as a Lakota man with our culture. Remember, we was talking about that before?
Yeah.
When you come home, give back, you can have that. You can give back like that.
Being out here with my dad and growing up on a ranch has really shaped me in a way where at the time when I was younger, it felt forced upon me. But now that I'm older and I'm at a point in my life where I get to reflect, it allowed me to find my own niche and figure out what I wanted to do with my life, with school. Just showed me options.
And
babies.
Yeah, there's those babies. Just think, they eat certain things too. They
Yeah.
just don't eat, will go eat any grass. Just like us as humans, you know, when you guys were infants, I fed you guys certain things, gave you certain food to help you grow so you'll adjust. They do that.
Yep.
So we as a people, we learn that from them.
I think that's where we learned a lot from, is watching the buffalo.
Yeah, they're a big part of who we are. We wouldn't have existed as a nation, as a people, if it wasn't for the Ptewiata, the Buffalo Nation. They were our everything. We learned from them to be human. We learned from them. We copied their traits. We learned how to be a good father. You know, our bulls out here, they're good fathers. All these cows, they're good mothers. They're very protective of their newborns.
What I see out here through my dad is passion and drive. And that's two of the things that I have in me. These are the qualities and things that I bring. And from people like my dad and other people whom I look up to, I try to take something from them that I want to carry with me. So that's the only way this place is going to get better, is by people like me going out there, obtaining the necessary skills and knowledge to come back. And to me, that's important because it allows younger people to see someone like them in a position to be able to want to give back. It just goes to show that we're a part of the circle. And when other people leave that circle, it's like people like me are coming into that circle. So it's an ever revolving door of wanting to give back in a way where your community will benefit in the long run.
It's awesome. I love this work that I do, even though it's hard. Even though a lot of times the finances ain't there, you know, to pay a light bill, pay a phone bill. But if I didn't love what I do, I wouldn't be here, you know, but I love what I do. I count myself lucky, you know, that I have what I have, and I can do this. We have to have hope as an individual, as a common man, common woman. We all have to have hope for the future. I'm very hopeful. Teaching my children so they can take what I do, the next step. And whatever that is, take that next step into the future. Who knows? Maybe it'll be bigger. Who knows what's going to happen? But that's all we have, right? A lot of times is hope.
Ogallala Lakota College is proud to announce the 2023 senior graduates. Charles L. Bush, Bachelor of Science in Natural Science, Conservation Biology.